Dear ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the FTTH Council Europe, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the FTTH Conference 2022 in Vienna, the wonderful capital of Austria. After 2 years of COVID pandemic, where we could only meet virtually, and amid a very challenging geopolitical and economical context nowadays in Europe, our industry has demonstrated its vital importance for the resilience of our societies and for our capacity to prepare our future prosperity. Very high-capacity fixed networks are the backbone of digital society, and full fiber is undoubtedly the most sustainable and future-proof technology to enable all digital applications we will need in the years and decades to come. Now, as you know, Vienna is also known as a city of dreams. Because of its artistic and intellectual legacy, shaped by Mozart, Beethoven, Strauss, Sigmund Freud, this conference will make you dream away and explore the latest fiber technology and deployment solutions. The overwhelming need for connectivity and bandwidth is increasing day by day. Rupert Wood from Analysys Mason will show you how average data usage grows by more than 25% every year, both in downstream as in upstream. So fiber access projects will serve more and more consumers, enterprises, and mobile transport at the same time. 5G and FTTH will go hand in hand, and fiber is the cornerstone of a successful convergence strategy for network operators. The future of wireless is wired. Now, fiber to the home has been and will be our target for the coming years. But that same technology serves nowadays for connecting everyone, everywhere, in personal or in more professional environment. More than 50% of households in Europe now have access to full fiber networks. And while several countries are about to complete their rollout plans, others are catching up rapidly. During this two-day conference, we will, as always, launch and present our latest market panorama, including the global ranking, forecast 2022 to 2027, and fiber to the home, fiber to the building in rural areas. Specific sessions will be organized on countries where the bulk of FTTH deployment is expected to take place in the years to come. Overall, we see a great momentum. The European Commission, as well as member states, are setting ambitious targets, and private investors are supporting this massive rollout effort. Our sector is at the heart of the twin green and digital transition, which is a top priority of the EU. We see public policies and the European regulatory framework as very favorable to the development of FTTH networks. And we will take the opportunity of this event to discuss more in detail how they can be further enhanced and implemented in member countries. We want the Europe's Digital Decade program, stating that every European household by 2030 should have access to a gigabit network, to find its implementation with secure and sustainable digital infrastructures. And we would applaud that at least 20% of recovery and resilience facility funds are dedicated to digital transition. We are confident, but a lot needs to be accomplished. FTTH deployment in rural areas remains a challenge in many countries, and planning the decommissioning of legacy copper networks is still an important objective for the years to come. On top of that, we should now focus on the level of adoption of fiber and ensure that a higher percentage of internet subscribers opt for full fiber connectivity. And one of those key challenges is the evolution of in-home broadband connectivity. whether the last meters of the network are wired or wireless, this should not become a bottleneck, and subscriber satisfaction increasingly depends on how the potential of fiber network is maximized thanks to appropriate solutions in end-user premises. Talent management is becoming a critical issue for operators and network builders, considering current deployment forecasts. Our Women in Fiber initiative is made up of a consortium of male and female leaders across fiber industry. The FTTH Council recognizes the desire to drive change and address the important matter of gender balance in the industry. We believe that a diverse workplace that fosters a level playing field for all contributes positively to the success of a company. Climate change and cutting emissions are on the political agenda in bold letters. Legacy to fiber migration and evolution to next-generation technologies will lead to increased traffic handling capacity while keeping energy consumption limited. Sustainability action plans in FTTH industry will be discussed. Now, although our industry is thriving, we remain acutely aware of the situation in Ukraine, a few hundred kilometers east of Vienna. The FTTH Council is partnering with the Austrian NGO Jugend eine Welt. They have a booth in the exhibition hall and rely on your generosity to further support the people of Ukraine. We thank you in advance for your contributions. The FTTH Conference brings together fiber-to-the-home experts from every European country and beyond. Policymakers, regulators, network operators, service providers, and technology specialists are here to discuss the latest evolutions of this exciting market. We do our best to offer you the ideal environment for information sharing and business networking, and we are delighted to welcoming you again in person to the world's largest fiber summit in the center of Europe. By the way, I have been informed we have registered more than 3,200 delegates from more than 50 countries. Besides our appealing conference speeches and panels, enjoy the networking moments and opportunities. As Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart once said, or once quoted, "The music is not in the notes, but in the silence between." Now, the FTTH Conference has a tradition to conclude the opening speech with a short video clip which summarizes our common objectives. At the end of this video, we would like you to light up the fiber torch you have found under or on your seat as a gesture of your commitment to FTTH. You see, you can light it up, different colors, different wavelengths. I'm not going into the technology now, different wavelengths. We will capture this on video and use it for future communication. We first show the clip, and then at the end of the clip, we all raise the fiber to have really the nice gesture. I would say thank you for your participation, and I wish you a very good event. Okay.
Share.
Exchange. Communicate.
After several years inventing solutions for the future, accelerating fiber deployment, making fiber robust and reliable, we are creating a resilient link.
A link that you can count on when all else fails. A link that unites us and makes us grow. A link that allows us to move forwards together.
To continue to treat, to imagine, and to innovate.
To continue to meet and to come together. We have overcome so many challenges to allow everyone,
everything,
everywhere to stay connected.
And we will go further to make fiber more accessible, more widespread,
Today, more than ever, high-speed connectivity is a must for the European economy to thrive. We have worked hard and accomplished much together.
But there are further challenges to come. Revolutions in collaboration, in health,
Home office and remote working, 5G and fiber convergence, in-home broadband experience, smart cities and new applications.
Today, we are making great strides in realizing the connectivity of the future.
We are rolling out a sustainable technology for the planet and future generations. A technology with endless potential and possibilities, adapted for the world of tomorrow. A responsible technology and an essential technology. For you,
Us,
everyone.
building together greater links, more powerful connections.
More robust networks for today and tomorrow.
Our mission is to connect the future. And for this, we need all of you. Are you joining us?
Welcome to the FTTH Conference 2022.